All right, I'm back, and as I mentioned, I showed you how to create this rock. That was fun to do. Now, let's say you want to do more rocks than just one big rock. This afternoon, I painted this, and this is, of course, a series of rocks. So you can do these real quick, and I'll demonstrate how to do this. So this will be, I guess, series number 2 on on rocks. Now I painted a big rock in one of my videos, and this is if, let's see this, say this is a pile of rocks on the seashore, something like that. Again, you get your ultramarine blue. Let me show you that. Okay, ultramarine blue, burnt sienna. Mix those two together. And let's see what we get. So you do this kind of, whoops, I gotta stay in the camera here. You do this kind of quick, let the water run down, and then let it run right up to the top. Blot a little bit. Okay, we got one rock. Now we'll do another. Kind of do it quick here. Not in the camera? Yeah, okay. That's a little bit too much water. Okay. We'll make this rock kind of brown. Drop a little burnt sienna up, or ultramarine blue there. That's a little too blue. So I gotta drop some burnt sienna into that. This will be real dark there. Okay. And we're blotting here. Okay, there we go. There's another rock. Let's see. I gotta stay in the camera here. I gotta lean forward. Now, whatever you do, don't let this water touch this water, otherwise that rock will flow into that rock, which it's about to do. So we'll blot right there. Okay. Just let that run. And we'll drop just a little burnt sienna into there, right there. Okay, there's another rock. Okay, that's running into that little right there. Okay, blend that. Okay, here we go. More rocks, more rocks. Okay, let's do mixing up some burnt sienna. We'll make this one real dark down here. And bring this over here. Just make the water work for you. And let's blot. Oh, this is a little too dark here. I'm going to drop a little water in there, and that, see that, how that made that bloom? Now we'll blot. right here. I'm just using, where am I here? I'm just using real lightly, not blotting hard. Okay, that's pretty good rock. Let's get this up here. Okay, we'll leave some white there. In fact, let's get a little more white here, if we can. Okay, and white up there. Light's coming from that way. Okay, last rock. Now these are, well, I want to go back into this one. Let me just show you what happens here if I put a little bit of water. That's going to be a kind of a neat bloom. Where am I here? Okay. There we go. And last but not least, okay, dropping water in here. Let's get a little brown in. There we go. And we'll, don't want to let it, there we go. And knowing when to blot, that gives you your texture. Let me show you that. Okay, that, this is good. Went outside the lines there. 2 demerits. Okay, now this one back here, we'll just paint that a little, kind of a grayish brown, or brown. Yeah, we want to push this back, so, okay. All right, now let's get this in the camera. So we'll let that dry. And then once it's dried, I'll show you. I'm going to use an ink pen to make this really pop. I'll be back. Okay, I used an ink pen. And just show you how this this pops right here. And just take a look at this. The whole key is to get, let me see if I can push this down a little bit more, sorry. The whole key is to get your granulation. That's good granulation, that's good right there. Leave your rocks kind of light at the top, dark at the bottom. This is real good right here. So that's the bloom technique. The trick is to know when to walk away and let the water work. You can work this too much. So when you drop some water in, you walk away. When you drop some water in the semi-dry and it runs up against the dry, this is what you get right here. The key is practice, practice. Do this on inexpensive paper. It's fun. You'll learn when to walk away and just let the rocks turn themselves into rocks. All right, again, this is a series. I call them my cruise ship series, where I did just rocks. As you remember, I was on a cruise ship, and these, I painted these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little one back here, 6 rocks. That was it. So I'm back in the studio now, and I remember on one of the previous videos, I had, I think it was just 1 rock, and I laid in some grass here. And I was off the camera on a lot of it. So I'm going to do that again, just show you how to lay in grass. It's a fun little technique. Okay, we're going to lay in the grass right now. So I've got a mixture of, you name it, greens, oranges, burnt siennas, browns. So this is a fun technique. And again, you have to work fast. So I'm charging my brush. Well, first of all, I'm just going to lay in plain water. Now I Mod Podged these, where's my Mod Podge? I put Mod Podge on the trees and on the rocks. I've got a video on how to work with Mod Podge. Check that out. You don't need glass, and you don't need a mat when you use my Mod Podge technique. So here we go. Okay, greens. Let's just drop some in right here. And so this is kind of fun. Bring this up here, down here. Okay, that's the key. You want to drop in different colors. And as you can see, I came in pretty dark. Now let's drop in a little orange. Let's see what happens there. Well, that's turning kind of brown. And let's do... Okay, now as I mentioned, I was off camera on, well, maybe I didn't mention, I was off camera on one of the videos that I did on the ship when I laid in this grass. So this time I'm keeping it all in the camera, hopefully. Yes, I'm in the camera. Okay, now, knowing when to stop, as I've always mentioned, we'll lay in some dark just for contrast. Okay, and watch what happens. I'm going to put plain water right here and let it run down. We'll see what happens. And am I liking that? Nah, I don't like it all that much. Let's see, we'll blot a little bit. Get a little texture. Yeah. Let's just do a little bit more right down here. And we'll put some grass coming up. Like so. Okay, you get the idea. So, one of my main goals, I've been doing this watercolor for 50 years. So what I'm trying to impart is my different techniques, how to do rocks, how to do blooms, how to do grass, how to do sky. I've got videos on most of that, especially these trees. Check out how to do trees. I'm not getting too many hits on that, but it's really fun. So I could be painting pretty pictures all day long, but I'm trying to teach techniques to give you confidence if you're a beginner, if you're a medium watercolor artist or whatever. The more little techniques I can impart to you, that will give you more confidence. So that's it.